For the last year or so, I've probably lost about 20,000 followers on Instagram. And that's not like a great feeling. The strategy that I was using for a long time is no longer working. And I'm with someone who's doing a very good job on Instagram right now. John, how many followers have you lost in the last year?
Actually, everybody loses some because Instagram's always purging your follower count. So you're gonna have some follower loss. You just want your follower growth to always be higher. So I've gained about 1.5 million followers this year, but I've probably lost about 200,000 actually.
But you're still in the green, something that I am not. So in today's video, we're gonna break down some of the techniques so that I can grow my following and hopefully you can grow your following as well. But we're actually being called to go on this helicopter right now because John and I are in Alaska and I don't want to keep the pilot waiting. Throw your seatbelts. One hand is never easy. All right, that flight was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Basically, for the last 4 days, John and I have been hanging out at Denali Backcountry Lodge. We've been shooting some content for the brand. We've just been chatting a bunch, and I was like, dude, I've learned so much from you. I really hope that you can teach me something, because I would like to grow on the platform again. But I should also get off of this platform, because we have to get going. John, I'll be honest with you, I struggle with this. I mean, you even called me out on it. John straight up was like, you need to just post more.
I watch everybody's page.
Yeah, John's keeping tabs on everybody.
I do.
So I struggle with this, and I thought I'd just be real with you, is that I feel like I only need to like post banger shots, or I'm like, oh, I'll do it in the morning, and then I forget about posting, and then I'll like, oh, I've already missed it, and then that just keeps repeating over and over again. How do you stay so consistent? Because you're posting like literally every single day, and I'm so inspired by that. But like, what's that mindset? How do you get to there?
I like to think that I provide the world with some relaxing content on social media in a world that's really busy and noisy. It actually makes me feel like I've done part of what I need to do every day, whether it's just like a daily routine you do, whether it's brushing your teeth, eating food, posting social media content. You know when you're being lazy and you've missed a few days and you feel bad about it, and I think that feeling haunts me more than most. So if I miss a day, I take it really seriously.
So my theme for this year literally was follow the plan, not your mood. And I think that's a really easy thing for creatives to kind of get stuck in. And so if you have a plan that you're like, I post every day, treat it like stoicism. Treat it like the idea that, like John was just talking about it, you brush your teeth because it's what you do. If this is your job and you want it to be your job, treat it like that. Show up every day. And I can only imagine the success that it will bring you. Does that ring true to you?
I couldn't agree with you more on that. There's a lot of things I let go by the wayside, but posting daily, I know that is probably one of the absolute pinnacle key points that has brought me to the success I've found.
Why don't we collectively start calling this day one of your posting and just full send and full commit? Or as John likes to say, push hard. And we're gonna push hard to get the success that we want. We got a big adventure happening up. We're heading down south to Seaward to do some whale watching, and we got some adventures along the way. Okay, we are on a bit of a side quest until we start to make our way to the whales in Seaward. But John, where are we? What is this town?
We're in the town of Whittier, and the way you pronounce Seaward is Seward. Anyways, the crazy thing about Whittier actually is there's only one way to get to it. This super long 5-mile tunnel that is shared with trains and cars. So it's a little bit sketchy coming out here because you have to time everything based off the tunnel times. The tunnel lets you pass through every hour on the hour, and if you stay here too late, you might be stuck in Whittier until the tunnel opens in the morning.
This video is brought to you by Artlist. Now, Artlist dropped a massive update to their AI models. These now include Sora 2, Kling 2.5 Turbo, Seed Dream, as well as Nano Banana. Now, instead of just listing all of these models, I'm just gonna talk about how this fits into my current workflow and video prep. Okay, so let's start with Kling 2.5 Turbo. We're gonna do a dolly movement through a neon alleyway after the rain. It's like I've been to South Korea before and I want to relive that exact shot. So here it is. Look at those realistic reflections. We got sharp camera movement. This very much looks like a Steadicam shot that you would recreate in a place like this. This is like having a collaborator for getting ideas for the different shots that you could get before you actually arrive on set. And then I open up Nano Banana to adjust the lighting angle so that it looks more realistic and matches the tone of the environment that I'm trying to create. But here's what makes Artlist unique, because it is not just AI tools these days. Artlist also has music that you can pull directly from TikTok or YouTube Shorts to match the tone of your videos. You got LUTs for color grades, you got sound effects, you've got all the options available to you as a creator to make great videos. But I actually like to use these AI generating video clip tools to create moving mood boards or video storyboards for my client to give them a better idea of what the final video will look like before I ever press record. And this has helped so much with communication as well as generating more dollars for my business. So thank you very much, Artlist, for sponsoring this week's episode, and let's head back to John to see his thoughts on how we can continue to grow on Instagram. John,
Yeah?
you look proper epic right now shooting.
Wait.
One of the things that we talk about in our space is that great effort doesn't always equal great results. So like people plan and they do these big shoots and they're like, why am I not going viral? How is it that you're going viral? And from my understanding, you have a very like simple setup and process. Can you like break down how you've made it like easy for yourself?
So I make it easy for myself posting on social media by having a lot of pre-edited clips on my phone that I've actually edited on my phone for ease of use. And then I try to get on a laptop as little as possible because that actually feels like work. Drafts, I keep a lot of drafts for days when I'm feeling a little bit out of it. So maybe I'm not motivated to post that morning, but I have something ready to go that looks really good that I'm proud of. That is huge on the days when you don't really feel like posting.
You said one of the best things, and I get caught up in this trap all the time, is I'm like, okay, when I get back at home and I'll edit this later, and then I just get tired or too busy or forget about like the things I shot. Like John is literally filming, then downloading from the camera onto his phone, saving it into a photo album, and then he just posts the next day and he's like, oh yeah, this video already has like 80,000 views, it's been like 2 hours. And I'm like, the trip I went on 2 years ago, I'm still working on and I'll post it. That's something I'm taking from you, bro. I gotta get quicker to the final result. I spend way too much time overthinking it. Dude, what's happening here?
It's a salmon fest. I mean, it's actually literally a bunch of spawning salmon trying to get up the river right now.
That is so rad. I want to put a camera underwater there because I bet you that's going to look absolutely amazing. True Alaska experience, eh?
You're good.
Wait, are we going to get a BTS of you doing a shot here?
Nobody gets to see how I film.
No?
No.
No? Top secret?
Top secret, man. Actually, I'm not kidding. A child could do it.
Okay, show me. What do you have here?
I got the Insta360 Ace Pro 2.
There he goes. He's fishing for him. When I was chatting with John earlier, I feel like this is like fully within the ethos of like how to grow online in terms of being like an original content creator. I mean, John lives in Alaska, but like this really just stems at the fact that like millions of people know about these things, but like, have we seen it, and have we seen it with a unique perspective? Like, can you speak to this?
I just think anything that's really unique like this, it doesn't last for long, and it's a very short season when the salmon are looking this good. So unless you're up here at the exact right time, this could be gone within a week.
So I think that really just goes to show that if you're willing to kind of like put the time and the effort into your content to make sure that you're at the right place at the right time to get the unique shot that no one's seen, I mean, that extra effort will result in more virality and more engagement rather than just hoping you'll stumble across it. So again, doing your research, showing up at the right time, and then maybe you'll just strike some gold with some salmon in the water. Insane, insane. Morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Hi, morning.
Fresh cinnamon bun smell when you enter the tour. I mean, that's what we need. John and I are on a boat tour and we're kind of going across the water. And it seemed like a good time to just jump back into this. I'm gonna rapid fire questions at John while he crushes some like salmon sticks.
You gotta wait till I'm done chewing, man, before you film this.
Why are you taking so long? Are you almost done? Now you're opening a drink?
Today.
Just a sip, man.
In our area by the
Do hashtags matter?
No, hashtags do not matter at all.
What about posting time?
Posting time is really important.
Posting in-app versus using some sort of like social media managing thing.
I don't know because I don't use any other platform.
Common advice that everyone thinks to grow, but is actually false as of August 2025.
People think the more time they spend editing is gonna equate a better success with the photo, when that's not the true.
What's the difference between a piece of content that gets views views versus a piece of content that gets followers.
If you can draw emotion in someone, the likelihood of getting an actual follow from that person is significantly higher than if they just think, oh, that's cool.
And lastly, how much do you trust your gut versus trusting the data?
I try to make every decision based off data, period.
To be honest, I also think this is where I'm failing, is that I don't make decisions based on data. And my last thing, I'm gonna be super vulnerable on this. Just straight up roast my Instagram on terms of what I'm doing and what I should be doing so that I could grow.
The world doesn't want super professional looking media because it kind of feels like an ad when we see it. So I feel like trying to keep your content more relatable to someone, and so they can feel like they can go out and create the same thing or go have the exact same experience.
See, I definitely fall into this trap after doing this for 10 years. I always think it has to be the best possible quality. And I think I might be hurting myself there. There are sea lions, so we're gonna go and shoot some sea lions now instead of talking shop. Every time I hang out with John, I'm always so inspired to just commit fully to regular posting. I think I get caught up in my old ways of doing things because that's safe and that's what I know. And I think I just get so caught up in that I'm still kind of scared deep down to experiment or to do something different because I'm just worried that it will fail. But the reality is you need to adapt, and I need to build systems that will support me posting consistently. I actually want to do a 30-day posting challenge. So if you guys want to join in on that, I'll put a link to my channel on Instagram where we'll be posting and holding each other accountable for every single day. So on that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Bye.